The 100th boat carrying asylum seekers into Australian waters since the last election has been intercepted near Christmas Island. The 99th was just last night. It's a dubious honour the government has been in no hurry to notch up, and one the opposition will be making the most of. The latest arrivals will increase the pressure on the government to shift some would-be refugees from Christmas Island to the mainland. But for now, it's doing what it can to avoid having to officially open the Darwin Detention Centre. Diana Robertson reports from Canberra.
Order.
Less than 2 weeks ago, the Prime Minister accused the coalition of winning the gold medal for unauthorised boat arrivals.
In November 1999, there were 14 boat arrivals, the highest number of boats in any 1 month on record.
But now Kevin Rudd's at the top of the dais. In March this year, there have been 15 interceptions of boats carrying asylum seekers. The latest 2 were within the last 24 hours and take the total number of boats since the change of government to 100.
This is a 100-fold indictment of the Rud Government's policies.
The 81 asylum seekers and 4 crew on board are now on their way to Christmas Island, even though the government admits there's almost no room at the inn.
We've built extra facilities and there's an extra 400 beds being built at the moment, and they should come online in the next couple of weeks.
And another group of refugees will be flown off the island tomorrow.
It's a regular movement of people off the island as their cases have been processed.
The transfer of some hundreds of people off Christmas Island doesn't mean that it has any spare capacity. There's about 2,000 people in Christmas Island in detention, and that's plainly bursting at the seams.
Mr Abbott says it's a sign the government's lost control of Australia's borders. And today the Deputy Prime Minister lost control of her own words. She appeared unaware that over the weekend the government had transferred 89 failed asylum seekers from Christmas Island to Sydney's Villawood Detention Centre.
There's no suggestion of transferring asylum seekers from the Christmas Island facility to that detention centre.
The group's part of a growing number of refugee applicants who are being rejected.
We're finding that we're refusing more applications. The number of applications refused has increased quite dramatically.
But it's not just the increasing number of boat arrivals that's causing headaches for the government. Before dawn this morning, 3 Chinese men who were in Villawood Detention Centre for overstaying their visas escaped by scaling a fence and running off into the suburbs. Another 4 men escaped earlier this month from the privately run centre.
This facility is managed by Serco. They are paid good money to manage it, and it is their responsibility to manage it properly, including making sure that people who are in detention stay in detention.
The company's already sacked 10 employees. The government's ordered an urgent security review. Diana Robertson.